Hey everybody, this is Mitch. When I bought my xTool M1, I also bought the RA2 Rotary with it. And believe it or not, I've had it for a year and a half and finally used it for a birthday gift about a month ago. So it's still been in the cardboard box, but it takes up a lot of space. It took up just about this whole half of this cabinet for my laser town. And I wanted to put it in something a little bit more durable than the cardboard box, a little bit more accessible, and be able to consolidate things so everything fit in as small a spot as possible. And I ended up with these two boxes. So let me take them out and we'll go through what we did. So the biggest box contains most of the stuff that came with the RA, and all I did is I just got some 3mm plywood and made a box to actually fit the largest component of the RA2, which is this preformed cellulose here that allows you to basically put everything in there. And I just made a few modifications to fit more things in there, like just put everything in where everything would fit, however it might fit the best. And I was able to use the whole width. And so what I did is, and we'll cover this here in a minute when I go about how I actually designed the box, I just made the inside of the box match the diameter or the dimensions of the insert for the cardboard box. And then I just put everything inside. And then I just made a lid and basically just put some things to try to hold it down. As you can see, it is about as straight as a piece of spaghetti, but it still should keep everything nice and clean and safe-ish. So there's that. So this is the foam insert. So we did that without a problem at all. So that is your constraint for when working with this stuff. Block, so I don't have a riser honeycomb set because I just didn't think I needed one at the time. And like I said, it took me a year and a half to actually use this stuff. But these are riser blocks, and basically they have different symbols on them and different things for how high you want to put it. Here's the cable. Here's some more jaw chucks or chuck jaws, things like that, screws and things like that. So this box is exact to fit the insert, as explained. This box is to fill in the remainder of my cabinet so that I can put everything here. So this has a very specific size. The smaller one just fits between this box and the side of my cabinet. So let's go back to the computer and I'll show you how I designed these two things.
Okay, back on my computer, we are on a site called makercase.com, and we're going to use their basic box design and just change some of the parameters. So the first change we're going to make is change from inches to millimeters. Then we're going to change our dimensions to be the inside, since we're trying to match something that we already have, which is the foam insert. We want an open box with finger joints. So this is what the box looks like given its default thing. So our width is going to be 320, our height is 95, and our depth is 175. And then you can drag and rotate and zoom in things. So this is what our box is going to look like. You can adjust the finger joints to be less or more. We can move this. I think that is good. Is that what I want? Yeah, let me do that. Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't think we need 3. 2 is fine. Okay, so this is our basic box. And then all we have to do is download box plans. It will show you what it's going to look like and give you labels and everything. We can change the formatting. We can change the kerf and the corner compensation in case this may happen to be for a CNC. Sometimes that's important. The kerf I'm not worrying about. The kerf is what amount the laser is going to remove as it's doing the cutting. You can change it. Defaults to 0.25 millimeters. On the M1 10 watt, it's 0.08, so it's a little bit big, but I'm not going to do anything to that at all. So anyway, when I have finished all my settings, I am going to just click download SVG and then go into create space and take a look at it. So let's go do that now. Okay, so I've got a project here with all kinds of stuff in it. So in order to get everything to print out on the M1, I had to break it up into several pieces. The file will come in grouped, and you'll have to ungroup it to basically move things around. I moved the labels to the orange layer and then made that output to false, and then I changed the red layer to be cut and outputted. And again, choose a 3mm basswood plywood. So on the first one, I have the front and the back. Number 2 is the left and the right, and the third and final is the bottom. So these are pretty much as I could get out of the M1 surface area and workspace. And then I did exactly the same thing on the small box. In my case, I needed a width of 169, a depth of 180, and a height of 95, just to fit between the box and my other things. So let's go do that real quick, just to be safe. So I'm just gonna change this. So I'm gonna leave the width to be the same. Actually, no, I need that. The width there to be 169. And then the depth to be 180. It's going to move a bit, and this time I am going to choose outside as my diameter, because remember, I was doing the first big box to fit the insert, the foam insert, and this one I want to fit between that outside of that box and the cabinet, so everything fills in. So this is what I ended up with. And then again, same process, download box plans, click on download SVG, go into creative space, and this is that. And this one I could get all 4 sides on one sheet, and then the bottom on a different sheet. And if anybody wants these by the way, my website got messed up and I don't have it, but if anybody wants to, just leave a comment and I'll reach out to you directly, and I'll get it to you somehow. So anyway, so that's pretty much it. You go and cut it out, glue it together. I did have a whole video on that, but it's just gluing plywood together, and I didn't think anything was kind of big out of it. The biggest thing is, like I said, I made the top, and the top, by the time I cut the top, and it was brand new plywood, the piece I had left had already warped, and so that's just the way it is. But other than that, no, I'm really happy the way this turned out, so I encourage you to make your own. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.